In our previous video, we covered on how to set up Google Meet. Now, in case you prefer using Zoom meeting, then this is a video that is going to help you set it up and get started. So the first thing that you need is you need to have an updated version of Zoom installed in your PC, depending on the kind of operating system that you're using. So if you're using Windows, you just need to go to the Zoom website and download the application. And if you're using a different operating system like Linux, then it's slightly different because you'll have some steps to follow which can be shared later. Now, if I have Zoom installed, for instance, I just tap on it to load the application. So it's loading on a different screen. So in a bit I'll be sharing the application that has loaded. There it goes. Now in this case, I can either join a meeting or I can sign in. If I have tapped on a link or an invite link from my email address or wherever it is shared, and I need to join a meeting, then I'll tap on join a meeting because I already have the invite. So but if I just want to create a new meeting, I just tap sign in. So I'll go with Google. Usually that takes a bit long. So I'll select my account, the account that I have created with Zoom. If you don't have an account, then it means you'll have to sign up and provide the required details using your email address. You can provide your name and a password. Then you can later just sign in with your email address without entering your password. So on this page here, what I'll do is I will I need to allow it to load. Let's see how that goes. And now this one is telling me to verify, but here let me use a different account. Let me use a different account because it looks like that one is not recognized. So if you've not created an account, then that's what you're going to be told, to provide some details about yourself before you can get access to the Zoom features. So I'm going to resign in. I'm going to select a different email address, one that I've used more frequently, or that is, so tap on that email address, then I'll let it load to open that account. So you notice that if you already have been using this, like with this email address, you see I have been taken straight to the home page where I can see my meetings, previous, upcoming, previous, personal room, meeting templates. So from this case, I can schedule a meeting. And even before that, if you look at this welcome message, you're told that you can schedule and manage existing meetings in one place. You're limited to 40 minutes per meeting. That is if you're using the free version. This is maybe something that makes it slightly more inferior to Google Meet, which does not have a time limit. Not quite sure about that, but it goes more than 40 minutes. Depends on the number of participants in the meeting. So from here, I have my meetings. I can schedule a meeting. So if I say I wanted to schedule a meeting, I'll tap that. Then I'll be maybe directed to a page where I can provide the meeting details for Zoom. So let's see how that looks like. So in this case, what I have here is I can give my meeting a title or just a topic. Then I can give it a description. What is the meeting going to be about? If I intend to invite people, I need to at least give them an overview of what is going to be happening in the meeting. Then I'll say the duration because it's also crucial. Remember, we are limited to 40 minutes, so when you're using the free version, I cannot exceed that. So I'll just take this, make it 0, and take something like maybe 30 minutes. That would do. If I go beyond the selected provided time, it may accept at this point, but the meeting will end after 40 minutes. You'll be given a notification. After selecting the time, the date, the time, and the duration, I'll go down and set the time zone. So the users are aware. They try to convert their time into the provided time zone. Then if it is let's say a meeting that I'd like to be hosting every week, then I'll make it a recurring meeting. I can then enter the names of the attendees or their email addresses, then add a few other settings you can generate automatically. That is the meeting ID which is sent to them in their email, or make it personal. If I would like to use a template, I'm quite sure these ones are limited to your subscription. If you're using the free, I'm sure it's a bit limited. So then you have other settings here, like you have the video, host video on or off, participant video on and off. Then maybe other options here. I can do a few setups just to control how the meeting is going to be. Now once I'm done with this, I'll save. Then I can always share it. The link that has been generated here will be sent to the participants whose email addresses I'll have added. So if I say, for instance, I add that there, enter to confirm that, then once I do save, the information will be sent to their email address. Now once I'm done with the meeting settings, the other things that you can do here is you can maybe create webinars. So you have lots of other options that you can explore on the left hand side column. So this is something that you can take your time and just view. So let's see what that has as it loads. Let's see. So this looks like a pro feature. Like we said before, with the free option, you have a limit to the kind of things you can do, and there is an explanatory video here that gives you some of the tips that can help you with your webinars and all that. So you can just go and explore all these other things here, or the whiteboards that are used when you're hosting your meeting. You have personal devices, contacts, recording clips, scheduler if you wish to schedule a meeting, and all that. So basically that's what we do if you want to use Zoom for your meetings. If you've not watched the videos on how to use Google Meet, then you can find the link in the description or the pop-up above. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like, share it, and subscribe for more similar content in the future. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.